How do you manage so much mail, and how can you make the process easier? Hello and welcome to another edition of Shine 365, where our job is to give you ideas to help you live a better life. On today's episode of Shine, we'll be reviewing an article by Real Simple, Mail. Many people avoid mail because they have an underlying fear that if they go through the mail too quickly, they'll throw out something crucial, says Susan Bartell, a psychologist in Port Washington who specializes in life balance. You know the feeling. You haven't been to your mailbox for a couple of days. You go to the mailbox, you pull out the mail, your arms are filled with mail, and you really don't want to deal with it. You got bills that you don't want to pay or you can't pay at the time. You don't want to know about the house down the block that's being sold. You don't want someone to try to sell you a car or trying to sell you a life insurance policy. You just don't want to deal with the mail at that time. So what can you do? Seeing that pile of mail on the kitchen counter is anxiety provoking. We've all been there. We just don't want to deal with it. There have been times when I cringe. I just don't even want to look at the mail. So what do? You train yourself to go through it as soon as it's in your hand and immediately, here's the key, immediately throw out any junk mail. Don't dwell on it. If you think it's junk, crack it open. If it's junk, throw it out. Don't dwell on it. Don't collect it. Put it right in the garbage. We have a garbage conveniently located by the counter where we generally open our mail. If it's junk mail, just throw it out. Don't deal with it. By doing this method, your pile will become much less daunting. It's easier to make quick decisions if you keep your sorting simple. Bills go in one pile, invitations or anything else of value go in a second pile, and the rest gets tossed on the spot. So you basically have three piles. You have the bills that you have to pay, that's important. I like to put anything with banking, these are very important. I put that in a separate pile as well. And then you have any invitations, any entertainment plays, things you might be interested in another pile, and then finally your junk pile. And that's probably what most of your mail is going to be, junk. We get a lot of junk nowadays. So 4 piles: bills, medical, health insurance, banking type things. That's 2 piles. Third pile, entertainment, coupons. Maybe you need a coupon for the store, a coupon. Fourth pile, junk, and that's most of the mail. Throw it out right away. Don't dwell on it. Don't keep looking at it. Throw it out. We don't need excess clutter, and mail is something that can easily clutter up your home. Also, if you subscribe to magazines, a great idea is to have a magazine rack. You can go through your mail, stick the magazine in the rack, and after it's a month or two old, you can remove the old magazine, look at the new magazine, and that way you're not collecting too many magazines. As we all know, collecting causes clutter. Clutter causes stress and anxiety, and we want to keep down the clutter, especially with the mail. You have to deal with it. You can't ignore it. So these are some steps you can use. If you found these ideas useful, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We do 3 episodes a week. We look forward to your comments. We'll see you next time on Shine 365.